Everyone, welcome back. So in this video I'm going to show you how admin can directly go to the admin dashboard. Here you can see we have Yamin here logged in, okay, as Yamin. So Yamin is admin. If I go here in the database, here you can see Yamin is admin, right? So basically we want to send Yamin in the admin dashboard. Okay, so we are going to create a new dashboard for the admin. So let's go to the code editor. Here we have to go for the resources, then views, then here you can see we have a dashboard, right? So this is the dashboard. I'm going to copy everything from here and I'm going to go to the views, and here I'm going to create a new folder. Okay, new folder for the admin. So I'm going to name it as admin, and inside admin I'm going to create dashboard. So this will be -board dot blade dot php, and I will paste it here, and here I'm going to say that it will be admin dashboard. So now if I refresh here, nothing happened. We have to actually go for the routes. So here you can see we have routes, then we have to go for the web.php, and here you can see we have a dashboard URL here, and we are actually sending a view from here, right? But actually we don't want to do this. We'll check that if the user is admin, okay, if the user is admin or normal user. So we are not going to keep this function here. We are going to create a controller, and inside controller we'll check that the user is admin or normal user. So here I'm going to remove this. So I'm going to actually cut this from here. I'm going to remove this. Now at first I'm going to create a controller at first. PHP artisan make colon controller. So let's name the controller as user controller. Okay, user controller. So we have create controller, and that is user controller. So we'll find it inside app, then HTTP, then controllers. Here you can see user controller. So we want to access the user controller class here, okay, and the function also. So for this we need to import user controller here. So we have to say app /http /controllers / the user controller, and that is this user controller. Okay, so now we can access the user controller class here. So I'm going to say okay, fine, I want to say here that okay, go for the user controller colon class, and then here I'm going to mention the function. Okay, and the function will be let's say dashboard. So this function will actually go for the dashboard. So let's go. So we have to actually create this function in the user controller. So let's go to the user controller. Here you can see user controller is inside app HTTP controllers, then user controllers, and here we are going to create the function, and that is public function. Function name is dashboard, and here I'm going to return dashboard from here, and still it will actually return only the normal dashboard, right? If I go here, if I refresh, here you can see yes, normal dashboard. But we don't want to actually do this, right? We want to check here that the user is admin or not. So I'm going to check it. So if I will say auth, so auth basically a class, okay. So we through this auth class we can actually access the user information, that user is logged in or user have any ID or not. Okay, so in auth class we have multiple function, and one is check. So this check function will check the user is authenticated or not. I mean user is logged in or not, because we have to check, right, that the user is logged in or not, because we don't want to actually send the user directly to the dashboard without login. So at first we have to check auth check, and then I will say and I will add here one more condition, and that is I will say that auth colon it will go for the user class, and here we have a type column, right, in the user table. If I go to the database, and here you can see we have a type column here. So we are going to mention here that okay, if the type is equal to let's say admin, then it will actually go for the admin dashboard. But if it is user, then it will go for the user dashboard. Okay, so I will actually say here, sorry, I will actually return this from here, and now I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here, and I'm going to add here else if. So it will actually check any of the condition. I mean, if the first one is true, then it will not go for the second one. If the second one is true, then it will not count the first one. So this is the actually work of else if. Okay, we may actually use here directly if, right, 2 times, but when the first one will be true, then the second one also will be executed. Okay, so that's why actually I have to use here else if. Okay, so now I will check here that, okay, if the user type is admin, then it will actually go for where it will go for the admin folder, then .dashboard. So we have create admin folder and then a dashboard inside admin folder, right? So we have to mention the folder name and then .file name. Okay, but we'll get an error because we haven't actually import the class we have mentioned here, auth. So we have to use it. So use illuminate /support /facet /auth. We have to use this class. I mean, import this class to use this class. Okay, okay, fine. So now it will actually took us to the, exactly what can I say, exact dashboard. Okay, according to the user type. So guys, now let's say if it is not logged in, then where it will go. Okay, so now in the else, I will say return. I can say here redirect. Okay, redirect back. That's it. Or maybe I can actually return him to the URL of home. Here you can see this is the home URL, right? Okay, so we can actually say here return redirect. I can say here /. That's it. So now let's go. I want to log out at first. Okay, but before that I want to actually refresh you to show that yes, currently we are in the admin dashboard, right? Here you can see admin dashboard. So let's say I want to log out, and now let's say I want to access the dashboard, and here you can see it's took me to the login page, right? Okay, so we are okay, fine. So we have to actually log in at first. So now let's say I want to log in as a normal user. 2468 login. Here you can see it's a normal user dashboard. Now let's say I want to log out and log in as admin dashboard. Sorry, admin log in as admin dashboard. What is happening? Okay, so 2468 login, and now here you can see admin dashboard. So we have here separate dashboard, and we have authenticated it, right? Okay, so that's it. But let's say it will actually took us to the admin dashboard, right? But let's say we have multiple pages in admin dashboard. Let's say admin can add item, update item and then delete item, right? So if anyone can access those pages, admin can add item and all the item page and let's say update page, so they can actually update anything, right? They can add anything in our database. So it's not the correct way to do this, right? So what we have to do is we have to create a separate middleware for this, so that we can check every single time that the request is coming from the user, okay, fine, and then we'll check that the user is admin or not. So if not admin, then we will not give him access, to get access. Okay, so what I have to do, we have to actually create a middleware, okay, for this. And how to create a middleware and how you can actually check the user, so I will make another video for this. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.